So I feel like this is kind of a time when you need to kind of learn some skills or, improve some skills. Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your week of November 8th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energies and coming into this week, some challenges you might be facing, and some possible outcomes. We're going to do clarifiers for all those cards and tie everything off with an oracle card at the end. So you're going to want to stick around for all that. These are general readings though, Pisces, so some, all, or none of it may resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, just not your message, and don't try to make no square pegs fit no round holes, right? If you have to force it, it's probably poop. So let's take a look and see what we got here. Let's see, Pisces. For you, we got you coming in as the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Wands. Did I say the Three of Wands twice? Like when I said Queen of Wands first? I don't know if I did. I feel like I did. Like maybe I just got Three of Wands on the brain today. Regardless, though, we got you coming in as the Queen of Wands. Don't worry if you're not a woman. It's just energy. Gender has nothing to do with it. Queen of Wands, though, it's you being very, passionate and bold and nurturing that kind of energy in your life at this time. So I love that. That's fantastic. Could also be saying here at this time that you're encountering someone who is like that, and that's kind of giving you this inspiration at this time to be bold and passionate and going after what you really want. So that's beautiful. I love that. We got the Hangman here as well, so I feel like you're gaining a lot of enlightenment at this time. Maybe because of you're living that life of chasing your passions and your desires, rather than being kind of a slave or whatever you have, a slave or whatever you have, being kind of a slave to kind of like the grind. And people thinking about how people aren't, like you ever see like, oh, I can never accomplish this because I'm not smart enough or whatever. It's like, no, when you have passion, you have that drive to do something. It doesn't matter if you're talented as, this generational talent at something or as learned as someone else. It's like if you have a passion, you go for it. It's going to resonate with people and they're going to be attracted to that. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So I love that. So just, go and do what you want to do, and the right people are going to come through here for you. We got the Three of Wands as well. You sitting here, I feel like you're keeping your eyes open for opportunities, so that way you're not like this person out here missing the boat. You can see all these ships kind of in the distance, so I feel like you're keeping your eyes peeled for opportunities at this time. Beautiful. That's awesome. Could also be seeing that your ships are coming in for you, like your treasures, all your rewards are coming in finally, right? That's awesome as well. So it could be you've been working hard lately. Maybe you've been pursuing your passions and stuff and looking for those opportunities, and now you're getting some rewards for them, for all that effort. So that's beautiful. So let's take a look and see what we got for your challenges. Those damn challenges that come along at us all the time. Why can't life just be easy? Hey, Pisces. Well, if life was just easy all the time, it wouldn't be half as fun. It'd be pretty boring. But let's take a look. We got the Four of Wands. We got Scorpio jumping in with the Death card. And we got the Knight of Pentacles, eh? All right. I sense here a big kind of problem here where well, not big problem, but we're just kind of a little bit of a snag here where it's like you're having trouble moving forward and having trouble kind of progressing towards your outcomes, towards your future here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck here. So yeah, it could be like the Knight of Pentacles moves so slow that it can feel like it's grinding to a halt, and that might be what's happening for you here, especially with the Death card. The Death card represents cycles coming to an end, death and rebirth here. So it's just saying here maybe like you're trying to head towards a cycle, a culmination of something, but it's just because, we're moving so slow, it feels like you're never going to get there, right? The Knight of Pentacles also has a plan and moves with a plan and like sticks to the plan. Maybe that's a problem here where you're being a little too like by the letter at this time, and that's why you're moving so slow. Or it might be another case where you just don't have a plan, and it feels like because you don't, you're moving so slow as well. As I mentioned, the Death card is the card for Scorpio. You may have Scorpio in your chart, might be dealing with a Scorpio at this time. I'm a Scorpio rising myself, so we might be Scorpio buddies. Let me know down in the comments below if we are. But yeah, I feel like, again, that cycle coming to an end, you really want that to happen, but it's just not there for you for some reason. We got the Four of Wands here as well. It's a card of happiness, general happiness, but it's also more specifically a card of marriage as well. So could be a situation where you want to get married, or you want to settle down with someone, or you want to find someone who is interested in getting married. And it's just like that kind of a thing where you can't seem to find that person, or your partner doesn't want to get married, or something like that, right? Or it's just in generally like you're having a trouble finding like your happiness at this time, or at least your happiness feels like it's hard to come by, or something along those lines, where it's like you keep working towards like your passions and desires and stuff, and you keep working and keeping your eyes out for opportunities, but it's not really bringing you the happiness that you would hope it is, right? It's just kind of not quite as satisfactory as you once hoped, right? And sometimes that does happen to us. We kind of grow out of things and stuff, so maybe you need to find another passion to pursue at this time. But let's take a look at your outcome cards, see what's going on for you, Pisces. Got the Five of Wands now, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Lots of kings, lots of royalty in this reading so far. With two kings, just a very mature energy, very authoritative energy. You kind of need to take that air, right? We got a little bit of it back here with the Queen of Wands, but with the kings, it's a definite, like, you need to be mature and authoritative at this time. With the Five of Wands, it's a card of self-improvements here, where it's kind of like working on yourself to improve your skills, your knowledge, whatever it may be. With the Kings of Swords and Pentacles coming out, I feel like it's like you need to sharpen your mind, and you need to improve like your physical world as well. So I feel like this is kind of a time when you need to kind of learn some skills, or improve some skills that you already have, kind of sharpen them up to that next level. Because you never know, sometimes you have some skills that that just help you out, like in ways that you might not think. Like for instance, I used to work at this like grocery store. I would often find myself working by myself for like an hour or two at a time, and I would just kind of ramble and talk to myself, and that's helped me out with tarot readings. I can kind of just ramble and go on for a while here. I don't know why, but that helps me out here, and I never thought it would. But like that's something where maybe you might have a skill that you don't feel is like all that important, but if you hone and refine it, it might become something that's as sharp as a sword, and might cut you through and get you through this, and progress you forward. Same with the King of Pentacles. You might need to do some scheduling, really focus down on that, focus on your schedule, focus on where your time is being put, like what are you doing with your actual time, or you need to focus down on maybe a budget as well, or focus down on your dietary as well, so that you're feeling good, so you have the energy maybe to actually go out and try to work on these skills, or you have the time to go out and work on these skills here. So I'm loving that. That's awesome. So let's take a look. Let's clarify everything. But before we do, thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I appreciate it so much. If you want, you can stick around to the end of the video after these clarifiers. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card, so I would suggest sticking around for that, but I'm a little biased in that. But thank you again for being here, Pisces, and let's take a look at your clarifiers. We got for you the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil coming in for you. So with the Devil, that's a sign of Capricorn. Might be dealing with Capricorn, might have some Capricorn in your chart. But the Devil's telling you to kind of enjoy things, like really enjoy and have fun with stuff at this time. But with the Devil too, you have to kind of watch out not to overindulge, because then you can become chained to the Devil, and that kind of leads to some bad situations where you just kind of get in that mode of always overindulging and always going over the top, right? Oh, excuse me. Kind of like when you buy snacks for like storm days and stuff, and then you just eat them anyway. You don't even eat them on a storm day, and then the storm day comes around, you got nothing, right? Like that can be like a pretty minor instance of that, but that kind of the same mentality with the Devil. With the Two of Pentacles, just kind of same idea with the Hangman. The Hangman can be a card of stagnation, and the Two of Pentacles can be a card of like where we're not losing, but we're not winning either. We're just kind of in the same spot. So again, I feel like, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here as well, where we're just kind of not moving forward. Like we're having a big time not moving forward. But with the Ace of Wands here, you got big plans and stuff you want to go for. So I just feel like it's just a matter of like, you got all the right tools. It's just like, again, with the King of Swords here, they're just not sharp enough, or you're not putting the time in for some reason. There's just some conflict there. So let's take a look and clarify your challenges. See what more we can glean from them. All right, that was a lot of cards. Just went popping out. Well, let's see what we got here. For you, Pisces, we got the Chariot, we got the Hangman again, and we got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, both water signs here in your challenge positions. So now the Chariot, Cancer's card. So again, might be dealing with a Cancer, might have Cancer in your chart. I'm a Cancer sun myself, so we might be Cancer buddies. If we are, let me know down below. But the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman and the Chariot. Yeah, again, the Chariot is that card of like, I want to get up and go. I want to take the reins. I want to move forward myself. But with it being your challenge position, it's just like that. There's some sort of blockage there. There's some sort of trouble not, working here. And with the Hangman now in your challenge position, it's like going from that enlightenment to now the stagnation. Like we're not moving at all. So yeah, that's a pretty clear sign here that like you need to get moving somehow. You need to clear up this blockage. And with the Nine of Pentacles here as well, again, you want to be at that point where you can relax and enjoy the hard work you've put in, but we're just not there yet. So let's take a look and clarify your outcome cards as well. See what's going on with them too. Pisces got the Three of Cups popping out here. We got anything else with that? No. Let's see what else we got for you here, Pisces. Got the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Hermit. I am popping up all over your reading here. I hate to say it, Pisces, because Virgo is the sign of, or the Hermit is the sign of Virgo. So you may have Virgo in your chart, might be dealing with a Virgo. I'm a Virgo rising. So again, here I am. I'm popping up in your reading everywhere, not just the person telling it to you. But we might be Virgo buddies. Let me know in the comments below on that one too. But the Hermit, is the person who reaches the top of the mountain and gains that like reflection. They have the star in their lantern here, the star, the wish, the thing you want to come true, and they use that light to guide them forward. So again, I was talking a bit about earlier where you may need to reconsider what you truly are passionate about. Maybe that's the kind of self-improvement you need here. Maybe that's what the Hermit's telling you as well. You need to kind of reconsider what that is. With the Hermit, though, he does get to the top of the mountain, and he has to go through a lot to get there, right? Mountains are a challenging thing to climb. And I was talking about the King and the King of Swords and Pentacles, where you might need to put in that work, the self-improvement, the Five of Wands, to really, find out what your skills are, because the Hermit is extremely knowledgeable too. So again, just working with that kind of stuff, improving yourself here. We got the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords on top of this. Three of Cups is a card of celebration. You, your friends, your family, your community, all coming together, celebrating at this time. So I feel like maybe that's who you need to reach out to, your friends, your family. Ask them about, hey, how do I improve this, that, or the other? Maybe they know a bit about it, or maybe they can help you out in some way. Maybe if you have if you're a single parent, for instance, or even if you're not a single parent, if you have kids, it's like you can ask your partner or ask your parents or ask your friends, hey, can you watch my kids while I work on this thing? And maybe that's what you need to do, or maybe just asking them for help in general. Hey, can you help me out with this, or whatever it might be. With the Four of Swords here, interesting they came up because these are kind of conflicting messages. The Three of Cups wants you to work with people, whereas the Four of Swords wants you to be on your own. So very interesting. I feel like that's a path for either one of you. For some of you, it might be better for you to work by yourself. For others, it might be better to work with others. That's up to you. That doesn't... just because you go down one road doesn't mean you can't go back and go down the other road, right? So, try whichever one you think is best for you. If it doesn't pan out the way you hoped, maybe go back and try the other one. So, but with the Four of Swords, yeah, just working on your own, resting up, recovering, receiving blessings, and being on your own, putting in that hard work. I feel like with the Four of Swords is a very honest card where it's like you put in the work and it's like your blessings will come in, like you deserve it. Like things, when you work hard, you get the blessings and you get the good stuff coming in for you. So let's take a look and see what we got for your Oracle card here, Pisces. Hopefully this has been helping you out. Hopefully this has been resonating with you. I certainly hope so. Thank you again for making it this far with me, Pisces, and let's see what your Oracle card is to tie you off here. It is the Wombat Spirit. Be at home, right? Maybe you need to work on this stuff at home, or your home, home is where the heart is, right? So maybe you need your family and your friends to work with you to go for it. So I feel like for most of you, it's like, go down that community path and ask them for some help. Of course, though, some people are better home alone, like Macaulay Culkin. And so maybe you need to be by yourself. So either way, it's up to you. But again, don't think that just because you choose one path doesn't mean you can't come back and go down the other. But yeah, just be at home, be at peace. Your home is where you can relax, be yourself. Maybe that's the big key for you, is to just be yourself and work on what is truly you at this time, Pisces. And that way you'll have the most success that way as well. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this has been helping you out. If you want to help out the channel, Pisces, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you again for being here, Pisces, and I hope to see you in the next video.